Welcome to Push to Pass podcast with JP Murray, a discussion about business, racing, sports, and life. This podcast delivers insights on what makes businesses, teams, and people successful based on real-life business experiences. Following a career with America's largest associations, JP Murray founded the Murray Company, one of Washington, D.C.'s most successful consulting firms. The company was acquired successfully and enabled him to launch JP Murray Racing, a business development and sponsorship agency for auto racing teams. Here is JP.
Hello and welcome to episode 26 of the Push to Pass podcast with JP Murray. I'm coming to you from Speedway, Indiana, literally in the shadows of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I've been on the road every day for almost 10 days now, 7, something like that. I'm losing count, and I want to report to you from the field. I want to reflect on the fact that you can produce results in a different environment with today's technology and assets. In one short morning, I had 2 Zoom calls, a couple of sales emails that went back and forth, a new marketing campaign. I launched it from a state park in the morning and had a morning hike with my wife, Diane. Hey, it takes a little more time to execute. It takes some planning in advance to know what you want to accomplish, and a time frame and schedule management that recognize that I also have to, in this case, get the RV ready to hit the road, but productivity is possible. Good day every day if you can adapt to the environment that you are in. My second observation is the need to reignite one-on-one meetings, not the old ones in a conference room or across the table at a business lunch or coffee, but a real experience. In 3 weeks, I've been in 3 races, and I can tell you a quick story. A certain company that I work with closely had a dialogue with a prospect that they have pursued for the last couple of years. However, this prospect that's been kind of cagey and not been able to get in touch with agreed to attend a race. In a controlled environment, a memorable experience, and a business relationship was rekindled due to that invitation. So I think you need to do something special, a once-in-a-lifetime connection, not a cup of coffee, not a business lunch. That might get it done. But if you want to accelerate things, do something that's unique, that will never be forgotten, and something that they may have never done before. That prospect attending with you in that kind of an experience develops depth. It develops a once-in-a-lifetime relationship that they'll never forget, and I guarantee you they'll return that phone call. My final offering, are you willing to wait for the payoff? Tony Robbins says that we overestimate what we can do in a week, a month, or a year, but we underestimate what we can do in a decade. The payoff is not this afternoon. It is later, but the work has to happen this afternoon to ever get the payoff later. So have more patience. Develop memorable experiences for your clients and your prospects. Remember to adapt and do so in this new environment. And I think your work and your work product and your results are going to be more rich. They will be more prosperous through patience, experience, and adaptability. Final thing, thank you so much for listening. I greatly appreciate your willingness to listen to the Push to Pass podcast with JP Murray, and I hope you'll share it with a friend or give us a review on iTunes. And I cannot wait to visit next week.
Thank you for listening to the Push to Pass podcast with JP Murray, a discussion about business, racing, sports, and life. If you would like to sponsor Push to Pass, send an email to jp@jpmurray.com. Follow JP on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. His website is jpmurray.com. Until next time, push yourself to pass the competition. Thanks for listening.